Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Nathan's Pop Hunt. I am the Nathan, and these are the Pops. We're back at the desk. So what we're going to do today, we're going through my top 10. Top 10 Pops that I've received or bought this year, 2019. What a year it's been for just designer Funko Pops. There have been updates to old lines. It's just been crazy. New films, old films, exclusives, conventions, 10 inches. There's an 18-inch Batman now. It's absolutely crazy to be a Funko collector right now. First and foremost, like the video, of course, subscribe, then hit the notification bell. Let's get into the top Pops of the year. So first we have, of course, at number 10, Pinocchio! This is Pinocchio with Jiminy Cricket from Pop in a Box exclusive that I got. It's now a Primark exclusive in the UK as well. This is the main reason. This tiny little Jiminy Cricket, if I could, I would get rid of Pinocchio and keep Jiminy Cricket. If you can't see, he is not happy. Pinocchio's obviously been lying, and they've made a little story for this. They've made it there. There's some great details on Pinocchio as well, little paint jobs and his knees and things like that. But Jiminy Cricket just makes it for me. It's a great pop. So at number 8, to follow Jiminy Cricket, is Madame Leota. This is a Disney Parks exclusive. This glows in the dark, the candles glow, the face glows. Have a look at the picture of it glowing, if I can get one to actually work. It's not as detailed as I'd like. The tablecloth is just shiny plastic. There's some detailing on the legs, but there's also this weird kind of, I don't know if you can make it out, there's a weird kind of blue dotting on her head, but the overall look of the ball, the face, the candle glow is fantastic. It's from the Haunted Mansion, one of my favourite rides at Disney, and yeah, brilliant pop. Next up, Freddie Funko, Surfer Freddie. This is great. It's slightly translucent on the water. The spray on there is great. There's a little bit of painting on there as well to make a better effect. He's got a little lei that's kind of blowing in the wind as he's surfing away. And best of all, these shorts. He's got little Funko branded swimming trunks. If you're going to make those Funko, let me know and I will buy some. And it's the only Freddie Funko I've got. It's my first and only thus far. And it's great. Freddie Funko is a great character. He works really well in Funko form, or pop form, with his little freckles and stuff. And yeah, it's a fun day's pop as well. So, it's fantastic. Next up, number 7 is Thor. It's chubby Viking Thor with both of his main weapons, Mjolnir, Stormbreaker. The hair sculpt on this is really, really good. The body as well, it's chubby Thor, so he's gonna be that bit better. And yeah, it's just really, really cool. Great character, brilliantly played in the film by Chris Hemsworth, with PTSD, and he's overweight because he's been sad, and it's just, I really, really like the character. I really like the pop. Had to go in my top 10. Next up, we have Batman Red Death. They've made a lot of Flash Pops recently. They make a lot of Batman Pops as well. But this one is a combination of the two. It's an evil version of Batman who has stolen the Flash's powers. I've got a thing about translucent plastic at the moment looking at these. But again, it's like lightning and fire, and just really, really cool detail on this pop. It's got bats as the ears to show it is still Batman. He's got the bat on his chest. All of this is ridged. They're all really small little moulding details, and it is just really cool. It's just a very dynamic pose. Very, very good. Next, most people would think this would be higher, but we have Mickey Mouse in the Disney Skyliner. It's a fantastic mode of transport to get around Disney World. Links a couple of parks and some hotels. This is actually a design of the Skyliner, so all of these stickers on the side are a Skyliner capsule you can get on. And Mickey Mouse, it's just that pose is just a very cool pose for Mickey. It's a cute pop at a distance, it's cute up front, it's got the details on the benches inside. And again, it's another exclusive that came out while I was in Florida this year. So I have to add it to the list. Next on the list is this. It's Jay and Silent Bob. It's Bluntman and Chronic. It's Kevin Smith. It's Jason Mewes. It's autographed. It's in a pop protector. The box has travelled from Australia through pop culture. It came here. It's a New York Comic Con exclusive. I took it to America. I got it signed. I got a great story out of it as well. The pops themselves, not the most detailed in all honesty, but for 20 years or so, I've really enjoyed the films with Jay and Silent Bob. Everything about this makes me happy. Next, we got, from EMP, Mickey Mouse in full colour, 10 inches of Mickey Mouse. If you haven't told by everything on the list so far, I'm a massive Disney fan, I'm a massive Mickey Mouse fan. I've got a load of Mickey Mouses up there. I had the 10-inch black and white one. I switched it out for this. I sold the black and white one, and this is by far the better version. There is a blue and green one as well, but this is the one that we want. This is the best one. This is Mickey Mouse. I love it. This one I wasn't expecting to be so high on the list. However, it is Venom Ice Storm. I know a lot of people are getting annoyed with Venomized versions. This really is the only one from this wave that I actually like. There was this, Thanos, Rocket, Groot, which I've got here, that I got in Pop in a Box, Daredevil, and something else as well, I think, X-23. This one is by far the best one. The Mohican is just a fantastic little touch on there, with the Venom goo going up the hair as well. The lightning is great. Like I said, the translucent plastic on these things is brilliant. The face on it, the pose, everything on this just makes it brilliant. We have another recent inclusion coming up now, is Joker's Wild Batman. This is purely on here because I know the pose is one that they've used for a few years now, but this paintwork, this art job on this is stunning. It's just really well done, really finely detailed, and it's great. There's a few different other versions of Joker as Batman and Batman as Joker, or whatever you want to class it, but this one with all the has and the cape design as well, it's just brilliant. It's been sat on my spinny thing for a while just so I can see all of it, and it's by far my favourite Batman. Now the last two, the second to last, we have Jaws eating Quinn from this year's San Diego Comic Con. It's great. It's got the little scars on his face. It's got blood on Quint's mouth where he's spitting up blood. It's got blood all over the actual shark as well. It's just brilliantly done. Inside there you can kind of go down to his legs, and it's just really brilliant design. I've not seen anyone that's not said this is cool. Even my wife, who hates Funko Pops, mostly because I do this and I buy a lot of Funko Pops, but even she is impressed by this. It's just great. Now finally, everybody, we come to number one, my favourite Funko Pop that I've bought this year. Can you tell what it is yet? It's last year's Pop, but it's only just come out here in The Entertainer, which is £15. I got this from Pop Culture June, July, for 35 plus postage, something like that. I think it cost me about 40 all in. But it's just such a well done Pop. If they'd done it in the film, I don't think I would have liked this as much. But after having the original Hulkbuster for so long, which I have actually sold, I believe, because I got this one, it's all the details on the actual Hulkbuster armour is still there. It is a slightly different mould, but it's still kind of within that section. The Hulk pop is great, the way he's coming out, and he's still got some of the parts on there that are still attached, and it's just brilliant. By far the coolest pop that I've got this year, and it's a bobblehead, being a Marvel pop. So yeah, that's what we've got as number one. Even though it's last year's, I bought it this year, so technically it still counts. But that's the pops for this year. Do you disagree with me? Do you think there are pops, if you've watched all my videos from this year, do you think there's a pop that I should have included on this that I haven't? Ghostbusters, Godzilla, Dragon Zords. What else did we get? Stan Lee's. We've got Ghost Riders, we've got Venom Ice, we've got Iron Man, we've got a hell of a lot of Batman. And all of this stuff as well. We've got the Chrome Haunted Mansion, all the Mickeys. It's, yeah, so many pops have come through this year. I want to thank you all for watching, for however long you've been watching. You may have joined me this year, you may have joined me last year, but either way, if you're still here, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking the video if you do like the video. Thank you for commenting if you have commented. And but most of all, thanks for subscribing. If you click the notification bell or not, that's none of my business. But if you can subscribe, that's fantastic. You don't have to watch everyone, but if I know you're there, that's what's good. But yeah, that's what we've got. Thank you very much again, everybody. Have a great day, and we will see you soon.